What do you think? Show is more influential, Jerry Garcia or Bob Weir?
Jerry Garcia, hands down. He was the driving force of the Grateful Dead. His iconic guitar solos, his improvisation, man, he was the face of the band.
I don't disagree that Jerry was iconic, but Bob Weir brought a lot to the table. He was the rhythm backbone, and his cowboy songs, they added so much depth and contrast to the band's repertoire.
True, but think about it. Jerry's collaboration with other artists, his side projects like Jerry Garcia Band, and his contribution to the whole jam band culture, that's something hard to parallel.
Sure, Jerry was a powerhouse, but let's not forget Bob's contributions post-Grateful Dead. Rat Dog, his solo albums, and his continuous efforts to keep the Dead's legacy alive. He's the torchbearer now.
Remember Garcia's tie-dye shirts and his Ben and Amp? Jerry's ice cream flavor. He's a cultural icon. His influence went beyond just music.
But Bob's rhythm guitar style was so unique. It redefined how rhythm guitar could be played in rock music, and he took lead vocals on some of the Dead's most popular songs. He wasn't just in Jerry's shadow.
Can we just agree both brought something unique? Jerry with his lead guitar and voice, and Bob with his rhythm guitar and cowboy songs. It's like arguing who's better between Lennon and McCartney. They both made the Dead what it was.
Absolutely. And let's not forget that without one, the other wouldn't shine as brightly. Their combined energies made the magic, like PB&J, Batman, and Amp Robin, or Ben and Amp Jerry.
You know, speaking of dynamic duos and debates, I've always wondered what people think is better, The Sopranos or The Godfather. I mean, they're both iconic in their own right.
That's tough. The Sopranos revolutionized TV. It's intricate, layered, modern. The Godfather, it's timeless cinema, the drama, the tension. But if I had to pick, I'd lean towards The Godfather. Those movies are just epic.
While I agree The Godfather is a masterpiece, The Sopranos tackled modern mob issues and brought them to the small screen in a way we'd never seen before. It's groundbreaking.
What if? Now hear me out. We had a universe where Tony Soprano met the Corleones, like a crossover episode or movie. Tony seeking advice from Vito, or perhaps getting into business with Michael.
Oh, and imagine them forming a band, with Jerry and Bob as their managers. It's like combining our two debates. The Sopra Godfather Jam Band, featuring Tony on vocals and Michael on the bass.
That's so surreal. Imagine their hit single, Bada bing, bada boom, leave the gun, take the cannoli.
I'd pay to see that. Though if we're combining things, we'd need a scene where they all debate about mountains in a New Jersey diner, while munching on cannolis and discussing whether mountains are the salad bars of nature.
That's a show I'd binge watch. A perfect blend of mob drama, philosophical debates, and jam band music.
All right, I'm calling HBO and Netflix right now. Let's make this happen.
While you're at it, Mia, maybe pitch them a scene where Jerry and Bob give Michael and Tony guitar lessons. Imagine, the Godfather theme played in a Grateful Dead style.
Oh, and they could have a special episode where they all go on a road trip together, ending up at a music festival. The Corleones trying to blend in with the Deadhead crowd would be pure comedy gold.
I can see it now. Tony trying to hawk bootleg band merch, while Vito Corleone offers sage advice to young festival goers about family and respect, all under the psychedelic lights of the stage.
Let's not forget about the epic scene where they all sit around a campfire sharing stories. And then suddenly, a Dead cover band starts playing and they all dance like no one's watching. The Corleones doing the twist would be the highlight.
But wait, there has to be a twist. Maybe during their festival escapade, they stumble upon an old rival mob family and it turns into a dance battle for territory. Only instead of West Side Story moves, they're all doing the moonwalk and the robot.
Haha. And in the middle of the dance-off, a surprise guest shows up. Big Bird from Sesame Street, offering to judge the dance-off. Because why not? It's our surreal universe after all.
The twist gets even twistier. As Big Bird starts judging, suddenly, mountains begin to rise from the ground, turning the festival into a surreal landscape. The mountains start offering salad from their peaks because, remember, mountains are like salad bars.
And as the festival goers feast on mountain salad, Jerry and Bob start a jam session with Big Bird, turning the festival into the most surreal, epic event in history. The Corleones and the Sopranos forget their differences and join the dance, celebrating unity and music.